Hi, it's Emma again from FCS Associates, and I've got three more grants I want to talk you through today. The first is from the Peter Sowerby Foundation, and it's the Increased Access Fund. Second is from the Smallwood Trust and their Women's Sector Resilience Fund. And finally, from the Industrial Strategy Challenge Fund, there's a call out for the smart and sustainable packaging solutions. As ever, everything that I'm going to be talking about, you will find on the FCS website. We've got a new page called New Grants, so that's the place to find them. I will share my screen with you now as I start to talk you through these opportunities. So here we go. If you go to Grants at the top and then scroll down to New Grants, and there you'll find what I'm going to be chatting you through. First of all is the Peter Sowerby Foundation. This is called the Increased Access Fund. And this is targeted to support organisations develop new services that have had to respond to the COVID-19 situation. Indeed, lots of you have had to adapt your services to ensure that more people are able to access your services. So this very much does have a digital focus. The value of the fund is 1.4 million, but this is split up into 4 different areas. As you can see here, healthcare and innovation, community, environment, and the arts, are quite a broad range. The deadline is the 16th of November. I'll just take you to their website where I can talk you through a little bit more. The foundation wants to consider supporting programmes which will provide access for beneficiaries and to access your services. If you just look down here, if you are working in the field of digital healthcare, then this one, the Breakthrough Grants stream, is the one for you to go for. This is to pilot and test new digital service delivery that will transform or enhance your existing services. This is for quite large amount of funding, up to £100,000, and it's aimed at charities. The second stream here, Digital Good Causes Grants. This is aimed at the smaller end of the charity sector. This strand is seeking to support organisations, again, pilot and test new digital service delivery, invest in digital skills development so that you can launch new services so more people can access your activities. It does have a maximum grant size of £25,000. It's a 2-stage application process. And as I say, 16th of November is your deadline for that one. Okay, next up, I want to talk to you here about the Smallwood Trust, the Women's Sector Resilience Fund. This is a funding body that's many, many years old, and they've got this call out now, which they've created with the support of the DCMS. It's to safeguard vital frontline jobs and the support services of women's organisations that COVID-19 has affected. The aims of the fund is to support organisations providing services and support for vulnerable women, which is we're all aware has seen increased demand in recent months. It's also for organisations who support women experience disproportionate challenges and difficulties, and also for organisations which connect communities and support networks that are working in response to what the COVID-19 situation has brought us. You can apply for up to £30,000, but grants are tending to be more in the region of 20 to up maximum of £30,000. I like this one because it will fund and support your core costs. So we've got here staff salaries, running costs, overheads, project costs, goods and equipment to support the adaptation and enhancement of your frontline services. You've got until the 10th of November to apply for this one. And I just want to share with you their application form. It's a fairly standard application form, but I think actually it's quite a short one. So don't be put off applying for this one, because I do think you could get through the form fairly quickly. I'm scrolling down here just to show you the all important sections where it's asking you to describe what you spend the grant on, and also describing why you need these funds. It's only asking for 250 words, and so is this section here. So I'm hoping that's got quite a low barrier to entry, so that you can get applying for that one. The third and final one I want to talk to you about, I'm going back to our FCS website, and it's from the Industrial Strategy Challenge Fund. Now, this is called Future Plastic Packaging Solutions. This is purely a business support grant, and you can apply for between £50,000 and £150,000. There's a decent amount of time because the deadline isn't until January in 2021. And this one is looking for early stage projects in the smart and sustainable packaging sector. As I said, it's ISCF funding, and if you look here, your project must aim to help the plastics packaging supply chain become more circular, deliver the targets of the UK Plastics Pact, and improve on current state-of-the-art supply chain data. And finally, it wants to support projects that will embed the life cycle thinking and end-of-life packaging design and decision-making process. So they're the three grants for now. I hope some of those will be relevant to you. So thank you for tuning in and watching. I just wanted to mention that obviously everyone's aware that we're in this new national lockdown, and government funding is yet to become more clear on how it will be going forward and supporting businesses. FCS will be keeping a close eye on that, and as soon as there are updates, we will make sure that we're updating our FCS New Grants webpage. So don't forget to go and have a look on there. However, if you are looking for more clarity or a little bit of advice, you can always go back to our website here, and let's go to new grants. This is where I've said everything is going to be listed, she says. And if you do want a bit of advice, don't hesitate to give us a call. There's the number. And also you can contact us through the website and send us an email. If there's anything we can do to help or you navigate through this really tricky time, then please don't hesitate. Give us a call, drop us an email, and we'll see what we can do for you. Thanks for watching.